Hey guys, we're going to be making 3D text in Cinema 4D. So, first of all, you want to open up Cinema 4D. I have version R13 at the moment, as you can see at the top left. Please watch this video in the highest quality. You may have to let it load for a bit if you have slow loading speed, because it will help you to see what I'm clicking on and everything. So, first of all, you want to go, if you want to have a background, because if you click this button up here, the render button, it says renders the currently active view. So if you click that, it'll render what is in front of you and show it as an image. So that's just black. So if you want to change the color of this, you can hold and click on that, click sky. Alright, so you'll have the sky object right here, and now if you look down here, double click and then double click on that, and this is going to be the color of your background. So I'm going to change this to white. Make sure you select color and then go into reflection and put the brightness down to about 50%, and then exit out of that, and then hold that material and drag it onto sky, and the arrow should be facing down. So if you render the current view, you have a white background. Now, first of all, you want to insert your 3D text by clicking on MoGraph and then on MoText, and it may take you, or may lag a bit, like mine is. Yep, so there you go. There's my text. And if you would like to rotate the view, you can use these four up here, except for that fourth one. That does that. So you can see the side views and the top views and so on. And you can just click that. Click the little maximize button on that to get back. So this one rotates like that. For some reason that just went all black. I'm not actually sure why that happened, but it still renders as white. Or you could hold Alt and you can get sort of a nice view around it. And now select MoText if it is not already selected, and click on the Objects tab if that is not already opened. And in text you can type whatever you like. I'm going to type LDOG. Alright, so there you go. You may have to click on the screen to so it actually updates it. And then you don't need to highlight the text. You just got to click on font, and you'll be able to change your font. I'd recommend having a font that isn't it's not solid inside. So yeah. Now you can change your font. So I'm gonna use a different test. I'm gonna use that. Oh, that doesn't have a solid inside, so that doesn't look that good. Okay, so I'm gonna use this text. And now make sure you have this move tool selected. Don't use the rotate tool, or the scale tool for now. And see, this is looking slightly 3D. Well, it is 3D, but if you want to change that, you can go to like 150. This is the depth. You could go 50 if you wanted to. That was my Steam message, by the way. 300, or let's say, I'm just gonna go with 100 for now, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so there you go. Now, this isn't just it. By the way, this is a design from, well, Chrome Designs. I saw his video, which made very awesome, sleek looking 3D text, so I'm gonna be doing my best to get a good result as well. So now if you click on MoText and hold Control and C at the same time, you'll copy it, and if you click up there again, you'll paste it by doing Control V. Now, if you sort of scale around here, like so, you'll be able to click one of these. So for example, the blue line represents one of the axes, so if you do that, it moves it. So just undo whatever you've moved, and now click down here to create a new material. Now, in color, change it to, you can use whatever colors you want, but I'll just show you. So we're going to be using this color, and we're going to put it on our second copy of MoText, and now we can drag that out. Alright, so that just looks really retarded. So that's why. Click on the original text you just made, and click on the caps tab, and for the starting cap, choose fillet cap, and for the ending cap, choose fillet cap, and you can change, like, I wouldn't really go very far with those, because if you did like 10 and the radius 10, that looks really weird. Or maybe you would like that, I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna go for 3 and 4. And now you can go to MoText 1, and you can drag that out as much as you want, or just in a bit. Alright, and you can change the color of that if you want. You don't have to do black. So let's just render this picture. That's what it looks like so far, so that's looking pretty cool. Okay, so now what you want to do is, if you wanted to have your URL down here for your YouTube channel, or whatever you want to do, and by the way, you can render your things as an image, so if you wanted to have that for your background of your computer, you can have that. But I'm just, this is a video, and these will be many videos that will lead up for an intro if you guys would like to make one. So first of all, you'd obviously want 3D text. So now, what are you gonna do? Alright, yes, so create a new material and double click that material. Now go down to luminance, and at the moment it's just a white square. So if you click here to open up the textures you can have, choose gradient, and now click on the so click on gradient, and now you can change the type, so you can have circular, 2D circular, 2D box. There's all these ones you can have, but I reckon circular looks really good. And to change the color, I would say on the left, you double click that, choose your color. Now it's gonna be pretty bright, so I'd choose if you were wanting a light blue, I'd choose a bit darker than that. Make sure you press OK, or it won't actually say it's the changes. And then probably choose a darker color of that same shade though. You can do whatever you want though, but yeah, go ahead. So you click on luminance again, and you come back to this main editing section, and you can click on that same texture button and click copy channel, and then go to reflection and click paste channel. So that's under texture. And now you can turn this blurriness up a bit, not that much, not 20, maybe 15%. And you can fiddle with all this, mix strength, so that means it's just going to be blurred reflection, and it won't have any color. Maybe you can change it how you like though, and you can fiddle with the brightness. I'd probably keep the brightness at 100% and just fiddle with the mix strength. And as I said, you can do what you want. I'm just saying that it may look better by following these instructions. Okay, so you've created your material. But before you do this, click and drag Motex 1, and then drag it on top of Motex, the original text you made. And so now they're as one, so you can move them both at the same time without any trouble. So drag material 1 on Motex, the original one you made, and now if you render that out, there's your colors. You can get different views of these to see the actual reflection. There's not much of a reflection, but it does just give it that sort. Oh, I accidentally moved something. Alright, so now that you've done that, you can use this render button. As I said, it renders the view that you're looking at. Well, it renders what's right here, and so you can keep changing stuff. Maybe you don't want black. Maybe you want like green or something. I'm not sure. You can do what you want. It's very customizable. So have a look at that. That looks really weird. Oh no, it looks alright. So yep. So do what you want, customize it, and then when you're ready, replay the video again. So now you're gonna click on render settings, which is sort of, it looks like one of those. It's right next to these. If you hover your mouse over it, it'll say edit render settings, and you'll have this menu come up. I just minimize that. I'm just gonna. Alright. So first of all, start in the output tab, and now click this little arrow button, and then hover over film and video, and this is where you can save it as HTV. Oh well, so sorry, never mind, don't worry about that. So go to effect, and then click on ambient occlusion and global illumination. Now if you go to ambient occlusion, all you gotta do is, I don't think you actually have to change any settings there, but with global illumination, click on the irradiance cache tab and change this to low and that to low, so that's record density, and I'm not sure how to pronounce that, stochastic samples. Yeah, so I don't know if you would like to fiddle with this, but you can change the color of this. This is basically, I'll show you. If you render it now, you see it's taking a bit longer to render. Oh, sorry. I think I've done something wrong here. So go back. Don't So I think you've gotta have a minimum ray length. Turn that up a bit, maybe 10 or 5. I don't know. You can, as I said, fiddle around with the settings. And global illumination, that should be fine. So we'll have a look. Alright, well, I'm obviously doing something wrong right now. I'll catch back with you guys in a moment. Okay guys, so I figured out the problem. What you need to do is you need to click on this cube button and you need to add a plane. I've already done so. So this is what you got to do once you've added the plane. Change the width and height to about 10,000 centimeters. So this will give you a lot of room. You can obviously change this, but I recommend having quite a large scale, because you want lots of room, because you don't want to be using the camera tool flying around and then you can see the plane stop and it's just a different color. And if you see when I render here, it's going to take ages. That's because I added my material here, which had reflection in it. So you can always add a new material by double clicking, as I said, and then you can change that to white, but without the reflection. So that would mean if I delete that and add this, it'll take less to render, I would say. So we have a look at this. there'll be no reflection of the text on the ground. I reckon it looks good with the reflection material. So you can choose what you want to do with that. So you can use this as a picture for your desktop, and also if you're ever making an intro, that will be a cool step to make or a cool thing to do with the text. So it will add extra rendering time to your video, but oh well, it does look good. So I'm just gonna wait for this to fully render. I'm using Camtasia right here. Need to figure out the shortcut for pause. By the way, I just realized this will be going for 16 minutes, so I'll maybe need to do 2 videos. Split this into parts, and you'll probably be watching the second part right now. So, yep. So this is the final product. It looks pretty cool. I wouldn't mind having this as a desktop background. I like it. So, thanks for watching. This has been part 2, I would say so, of cool 3D text. So, I'll make sure to look at more Cinema 4D videos I have. Currently, this would be the first one I've ever made. But who knows, if you're watching this, I may have already uploaded more. So thanks for watching. See you later. Hee hee.